Hey guys, Sen here, back in with some more capital raids. So once again, I'm on my alt account, and in the clan that I'm currently in, we recently hit Capital Hall level 8, and so you can expect to see some more videos on this channel, on this account, as well as the ones that I do on my main account, and the clan that one is currently in just recently hit Capital Hall level 9, so you're going to get some even higher level gameplay over there. And for this current raid weekend, I'm actually doing extremely well in this clan. As you can see, my accounts currently occupy the top 4 spots, with the account that I'm recording this video on actually reaching 34,000 capital gold. And also, from our attack log, I spent most of my attacks against the first 4 clans, and you can see 15, 17, 16, 17. I'm hitting down bases and clans super efficiently. And that first clan that we went up against, you can see 15 attacks. 15 is basically the bare minimum number of attacks that you're going to need to take down a clan, so that's basically a perfect score. And so I'm going to be sharing you some replays that got me to that 34,000 score, and I'll also be doing some more videos throughout the week covering some more replays I won't be able to get into today. And also, from the comments section below, you guys have told me you guys want some more commentary and not just the attacks on ×2 speed, so I'll be doing more of that. And I'll also be trying to do some more live attacks as well. My main account currently in the other clan, I think, is at 25k with one more attack left, so I'll probably try to do that last attack live as well, so stay tuned for that. So once again, I'm going to be using Rocket Balloon Zap for most of my hits. That's sort of my go-to strategy right now. You guys can go check out my guide on that if you haven't already. So the first thing we're going to be doing is looking at where the Zap value is on the base. So looking at the air defenses and rapid rockets, most of them are located near the outskirts of the base, and these are really easy to access with our rocket balloons. So we don't really have to worry about those too much, with the exception of this air defense in the middle. So I'm thinking of zapping down this air defense first on the first attack, and then for the second attack, I'm thinking of zapping down this rapid rocket and this air defense on this side of the base. Reason for that is they're being protected by really high hit point defenses, so they're going to be hard to reach with our rocket balloons. And also, if we take these two down, this section of the base is going to have really little air coverage, and so we're going to be able to take care of all of this trash and defenses with our balloons and minions really easily on our second hit. So getting into the replay, first I zap down the air defense like I said, and notice how I drop my first 2 balloons. So I target this cannon and this air defense, but notice how I drop the ones going for this cannon first. This will make it so that these 2 rocket balloons are going to tank for the ones going to the air defense. And so what's going to happen is both of these defenses are going to die, but the rocket balloons that survive are going to be these 2, and they're going to move on to this spear thrower, and I can support that with minions. So little things like that can really make a difference in your attacks. Keep that in mind. And then send some more rocket balloons. Try to get them into this air defense as well. They just have enough juice to take that all down. And so target some more rocket balloons as my minions are getting in range of the air defense, and start dropping more minions behind to clear some more trash and open more of the map for rocket balloon deployment. And once again, I just work around the base, targeting in my rocket balloons for the critical defenses in the base. I bring a ram to open up this section of the wall and open up this left side of the base, as well as being able to drop in rocket balloons for these 2 defenses. I have one more zap, and I just zap down that spear thrower on the top right. At this point, I don't have much left. I just throw it all out there, try to get some trash to make my next attack easier. Alright, so looking at the next pack, I was already able to take down so many of the air defenses in the base. Actually, these two are the only ones left, as well as this one. So I zap down these two in a little bit, dropping a barb to clear more trash to open the map so I can deploy rocket balloons straight towards this air bomb. And once again, watch how I deploy my rocket balloons to combat these splash targeting defenses. So I drop them, start sprinkling them in from all directions so that the splash targeting defenses can't get them all at once. Notice how one pack dies, I send in another behind, and I get it so that I quickly target all of the air targeting defenses, and I even have one balloon left in the camp without even using it. And now all of the air targeting defenses are down, so at this point it's just a matter of cleanup. I'll just fast forward through this part, and we can move on to the next replay. Alright, so getting into the second replay. So this base is pretty bad against Rocket Loon Zap. So first off, all three of these air defenses, you can hit them with one zap, so that's pretty bad, as well as these two air defense rapid rocket, you can hit it with a zap, as well as this and this. Since the last attack, I was actually able to upgrade my zap to level 4, and so now I'm able to hit down 3 sets of air defenses. And so, once again, we're going to choose where we're going to be doing our zaps. So I'm thinking these air defenses are pretty good targets, just to make my life a little bit easier. And my last decision is between either these two air defenses or these two air defenses. Now, I choose the air defenses on this side because I want to zap down one of these two in the first attack. So if I'm to zap down one of these two sets, then I'd rather get rid of these two air defenses. And so I can just avoid all of these air defenses on the first attack and just go up the right side with my rocket balloons. The other reason why this base is bad against Rocket Loon Zap is because all of these defenses are touching. And balloons actually have splash damage, so sometimes balloons will go close enough to a defense near it so that it can splash two defenses at the same time. So your balloons do a lot more damage when bases are set up like this. So once again, I'm going to zap down these two air defenses and then start trickling in my rocket balloons. One camp of minions down low to clear some trash, and also take down those cannons so my balloons don't path there. Take down this cannon to make my deployments easier, and then start trickling in the rocket balloons. Notice how all of those defenses go down so quickly because the balloons are splashing on all of the defenses. And so here is where I do something that's kind of toxic. So you probably shouldn't be doing this, but because I'm trying to go for a high score on my main account, and I'm sending that account in as the second attack, I actually end the raid early without using 3 rocket balloons. Don't do this. I know I can crush the base even without using those rocket balloons, so I know my limits, and I want to go for the high score, but don't do this. If you fail, your clanmates will hate you, so use all of your troops that you have and get as much as you can with each attack. Don't do what I'm gonna do. I don't want to clear any more buildings so I can get the maximum possible loot for my second attack, which is the one that is going for 34k. So I just sprinkle in the barbs to trigger some traps. I don't want them to actually take too much, and so I just end the raid early. I'm very confident I can smash the base on the second attack from here, so set up my zaps and get ready for the second hit. Alright, so the second hit, like I said, I'm going to zap down those 3 air defenses and then these 2 air defenses over here, and honestly there's not even much left in the base, so I felt it was going to be really easy just to clear the base from this point. I clear the right side so I can directly target the rocket artillery. So rocket artilleries have a blind spot, so if you get balloons right on top of them, same with the blast bow, if you get balloons right on top of them, they can't shoot those balloons, sort of like mortars in the main village. As you can see, I'm able to get the base even without those balloons from the last attack, so it worked out. I was able to get more capital gold towards the 34k, but I would not encourage you to do what I did. The base just happened to be really bad to where I was very confident that I didn't need those balloons. At this point it's just cleanup, so I'll just fast forward through that once again. And from here I'll be showing you a bonus raid that's not part of the 34k run, but I feel is really instructional for the Rocket Lane Zap strategy, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so for this bonus footage, I'm going to be going up against a Balloon Lagoon. And looking at the base, once again, we want to look at where the zap value is. Because we have a level 4 zap, once again, we're able to get a lot more out of our zaps. So what I notice is that if I send in 8 zaps towards this cluster of buildings, I can take them all out. So I'll send in 8 zaps here, and then with the last 4 zaps, since I'll have 12 over the course of 2 hits, I can send those last 4 zaps to take down one of these air defenses over here. So for the first attack, I'm going to try to enter through this bottom side and try to take down as much as I can from this near this district hall of the base. So as normal, I zap down one of the rapid rocket over there, soften up these buildings as well, send in a battle ram to help clear some trash, open the walls, and open up more space for deployment. As those barbs start moving in, I drop in some rocket balloons to help protect. Another ram to start clearing more of the base. A minion at 3 to start clearing that cannon and allowing me to directly target rocket balloons across this large river. And I start trickling in my rocket balloons towards these defenses. And I'll just finish off the raid by setting up my zaps for the next attack. And the next attack is the one I really wanted to show you guys. So on this next attack, like I said, we're going to spend our zaps to take down all of these air defenses, rocket artillery, and spear throwers. I send in a ram to open up the wall towards this rocket artillery as well. And now the question here is, how do we deploy our balloons on this base? So this is really instructional. So this Balloon Lagoon is super open. The defenses are super spread out. And so the normal target all the defenses and try to swarm the base approach isn't going to work as well, because balloons have to travel a long distance and they're going to get picked off as they're traveling super slowly once their haste ability wears off. So This is a different kind of deployment that you can use when bases are built like this. So once again, I'll zap down all of those air targeting defenses there. And notice how I drop these balloons. So first, I take out the rocket artillery by sending balloons into its blind spot. And as the balloons start moving through the base, I trickle in more balloons to shave off the pathing. So now the balloons are going to path towards the Inferno, towards the Spirit Thrower, towards the cannon. And so I'm controlling the pathing with the balloons that I trickle in. So as these balloons get in range of this Spirit Thrower, I cut off their pathing to the Crusher. And so I shorten their pathing towards the Spirit Thrower. And as they move through, I drop in more balloons, trickle more in, take advantage of that haste ability to protect the main pack of balloons. Once again, as they move closer to this Tesla, I get ready to drop in more rocket balloons directly targeting it, this time from the south. And as these rocket balloons get closer to those Spirit Throwers, I take them out with another set of rocket balloons. And for the last rocket balloons, I wait for till they get in range of this air defense so that the ones without the haste ability can tank for the ones that do have the haste ability. And so, as you can see, this is a little bit of a different kind of deployment that you want to consider when the base is more wide open and the balloons are going to have to travel longer distances. You don't want to have huge packs of not hasted balloons going towards defenses that are going to pick them off one by one. You sort of want to move through the base and use balloons to control pathing. This is more similar to the balloon deployment in the home village. If you guys are good at Lalo, this might look more familiar to you. And so this is the bonus replay that I wanted to share with you guys. This wasn't part of the 34K run, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Alright, so that's going to be all from me for today. Thank you all for watching. I'll try to upload some more capital raids throughout the week. I got a lot of footage from this raid weekend, and I'll also try to upload more frequently in general. Do it more regularly. Leave a like if you liked, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. That'll be all. Take care.